Hello, 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 everybody. Uh, Today is October the 10th, 2022. Uh, I hope everybody's having a good day. And um, so I just came back from the gynecologist's office, and I had to pick up my medical clearance form. Uh, oh, this has been a long journey for me trying to resolve a health crisis, a midlife health crisis. And it all started when I started having uh, issues with bleeding. And so it took me a while to even get to see the gynecologist the first time, the first gynecologist I went to. Uh, it took me almost 2 months before I was able to get into the office to see the first gynecologist. And uh, when I saw the first gynecologist, she was the one who ordered for me to have an ultrasound, also transvaginal ultrasound. And that was when I was first made aware that I had an ovarian cyst, uh, as well as the thickening of my uterus. And so the doctor ordered for more tests, and that was the MRI. And uh, the MRI confirmed that I had an ovarian cyst, as well as the thickening of the uterus, as well as some fibroids. And so I get, so the doctor, my first doctor, she calls me and tells me, uh, yeah, I got the MRI results. She said that I was going to be looking at having a laparoscopic surgery, and so I needed to come in to have a consultation. So I came in to have the consultation, and you know, it was like that her mood, everything changed. At first, uh, she was very helpful and ordered the right testing, but when I came in after all the uh, after getting the ultrasound done, after getting the transvaginal ultrasound done, after the MRI, uh, the first doctor was like at the consultation telling me that I looked confused and I looked like I was unsure if I wanted to have the surgery. And I think that that was not right for her to say that because, you're a gynecologist, and uh, uh, for her to say that I looked like I was confused, uh, uh, that was like she was making a psychological evaluation. That's something that you go go to a psychologist for. So I think that that was out of the realms of her profession to say that I looked confused, uh, and so uh, she also was saying that I should get a second opinion, and I thought that that was kind of that's kind of strange because most of the time it's the patient who initiates whether they want to get a second opinion. Uh, Usually, it's not a gynecologist that would initiate uh, getting a second opinion uh, for the same kind of medical care that she offers. So I ended up getting a second opinion, and it was like I had to almost start all over again. Uh, because I had to go back and have meet with new doctor, and so I actually first met with the nurse practitioner, and the practitioner was giving me all my options of what I could do to resolve my gynecological issue. But uh, this doctor was saying, see, the first doctor was like, okay, she wanted to get rid of take the ovaries out and do a biopsy all at one time. But the second doctor is saying first, the main issue she thought was the thickening of the my uterus, and so the second doctor feels that I need to get a biopsy of my uterus before I can proceed on to removing the ovarian cyst. And so at this point, that's where I stand right now. Uh, I'm waiting to have a biopsy uh, so I can find out, so that I can move on and try to resolve this issue. Uh, so I'm waiting to have a biopsy. I had two choices. I either had to get the EMB procedure, uh, but the EMB procedure is not very comfortable procedure because it's a procedure that goes past the vagina, go up into the cervix, and then up into the uterus, and I felt like that's a procedure that I wouldn't be able to tolerate too much, especially since I never had kids. So I wouldn't be used to having anything going up into my cervix and up into my uterus. So I felt like that would be too uncomfortable, and so I've chosen to have the DNC procedure where they could get the biopsy, and then and so uh, I was told that the DNC procedure by this doctor, the DNC procedure and the heteroscopy, that goes hand in hand. So I couldn't just have the DNC procedure; that I would have to have the heteroscopy procedure. So next week, about October 21st, I'm due to go in to have those procedures done. Today, I just picked up my medical clearance form, and it's been just it's been like a rough go for me because you know I've been trying to trying to get this problem resolved ever since June, and it seems like I'm getting a lot of runarounds. Uh, I have to go first. I had to go and get blood work. I had to go get a test to see if I had cancer, and those tests came back no cancer. The blood, according to the blood work, and they call it the CA 125. I had to get that blood work done, and that blood work came back. It was okay, and the next thing you know, they telling me, oh, you need a medical clearance. Okay, so uh, they make it difficult for me to get the medical clearance because I remember when I broke my ankle, it was all in one spot, because now I have to go to another network. My PCP is in another network, and I have to go to her to get my medical clearance from that doctor, and then I have to uh, get that information, get it to my gynecologist, and the doctor has to clear me just to have the DNC procedure. And so it just seems like I just haven't made a whole lot of headway, but I have I have spent a whole lot of money uh, trying to get this resolved, and I'm a person I don't make a whole lot of money uh, in the first place, and so this has been very difficult for me, and so now I'm working on trying to get the medical clearance, and I have to go back to the doctor, uh, my PCP, October the 19th, October the 12th. I have to, this Wednesday, October the 12th, I have to go back to my PCP and for try to get her to do my clearance. And I'm supposed to be scheduled to have the surgery, the DNC procedure, October the 21st. And just been a whole lot of running around. And I don't know. I mean, for what I'm dealing with, they haven't made things easy for me. And it seems like I have to do a whole lot of work, you know. I have to go out, I have to get medical clearance, and the doctor, my PCP, is in another network from my gynecologist. Uh, so it's been a whole, it's just been, I think it's been a whole lot of unnecessary work, and I think it's something that they could have all just, the doctor could have just ordered the necessary medical clearance information all in the same network instead of having me go to another network to my primary care physician uh, to get that clearance to just to do DNC. And so right now I'm trying to get figure out uh, about so right now I need to have uh, a sample of the uterus, and so I'm working to get that done. And once I can get the sample of my uterus, I feel like I would be in a position to try to resolve this problem. And it looks like I'm gonna have to have a total hysterectomy because since like there's issues with the uterus, there's issues with the there's issues with the ovary, and so I think that it would be in my best interest to have a total hysterectomy, and so uh, I'm just hoping that sometime by the end of this year uh, that I can get the ball rolling. But it's all going to depend on what the biopsies say, because the biopsy that I'm gonna have from my uterus, because if that comes back, they say, oh, it's cancerous. Now you have to go to a different another doctor, and I have to start the whole process of having a new doctor. So, but I just hope that when it's all said and done, you know, that this issue will be resolved, and I can go on and not have to worry about the having these gynecological issues.